In today's video, we delve into the gripping legal proceedings surrounding the 1989 deaths of MK members involving Neeshan Balton, the director of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation. Imagine South Africa in 1989, a country at a critical turning point as the anti-apartheid movement approached a defining moment. Amidst the turmoil and relentless fight for freedom, a tragic event shook the nation to its core: the deaths of members of Umkhonto weSizwe. Fast forward to today, and Neeshan Balton finds himself at the center of a legal storm, facing the consequences of that pivotal moment in history.
Mulini, and welcome to yet another episode of Conversations with Nkosi. Now, this is the news commentary section where we will be offering insightful commentary and exploring various perspectives on the stories that shape our world.
The Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, known for its tireless dedication to advancing human rights and social justice, now finds its very own director, Neeshan Balton, embroiled in a legal battle that has sent shockwaves throughout the country. Balton, a prominent figure in South Africa's civil society, stands accused in a case that unravels a complex web of allegiances, betrayals, and the quest for truth and justice. Let us get into this article. The executive director of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, Neeshan Balton, appeared in the Randburg Magistrates Court in connection with the death of two ANC members who were part of the armed unit Umkhonto weSizwe. His appearance comes after the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, also known as the Hawks, subpoenaed him to court to answer questions about the death of Prakash Napier and Yusuf Akalwaya. After his appearance on Friday, the matter was postponed to April 2025 to allow further engagement between the state prosecutor and Balton's legal representative. The duo, who were based in Lenasia, were killed on December 11, 1989 in a limpet mine explosion at Park Station in Johannesburg. Chairperson of AKF and former cabinet minister Derek Hanekom explained that Napier, Akalwaya, and Jamil Chand, as members of MK's Ahmed Timil unit, ATU, were on their way to conduct a sabotage attack at the railway station when the limpet mine bomb exploded prematurely, resulting in the tragic deaths of the two MK combatants. Hanekom said Lieutenant Colonel Jason Naidu had been engaging with Balton over the past 2 years, as Balton was the underground political commander of the Ahmed Kathrada Political Military Committee in Lenasia in the late 1980s. The Hawks claim that they are investigating the circumstances of the explosion and a possible murder of the victims by suspects who are unknown at this stage, said Hanekom. They claim that this matter emanates from the report of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and they believe that Balton may have material or relevant information relating to the case. The AKF said it was aware that Balton submitted a detailed response to questions posed to him by Naidu, which the latter seems to believe was inadequate, hence the subpoena. Meanwhile, the Akalwaya family said they believe that the two men died in an unfortunate accident during a mission and do not support the reopening of the case. It is important to remember that they had successfully completed numerous missions without incident. To suggest that their deeply trusted comrades were complicit in the deaths is unfounded. While we were not aware nor informed of any inquest in the past, we do not support the reopening of a chapter of our lives we've made peace with. Any further investigations would only serve to deepen our pain and offer no solace, said the family in a statement. Now, guys, the link to this article will be in the description box below. Now, let us get into what we got from the article. Guilty or not, the alleged charges against Neeshan Balton, the director of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, for his alleged involvement in the deaths of MK members in 1989, brings forth a deeply complex legal and ethical situation. This case touches on important issues of accountability, historical justice, and the intricate realities of South Africa's liberation struggle. I empathize with the family members who believe these deaths were accidental and have requested that the case not be reopened, due to their desire to find peace and closure. That's completely understandable. However, it's important to recognize that sometimes uncomfortable truths need to be addressed, regardless of the pain they may bring. While the family may have found ways to cope with their loss, seeking a thorough investigation could be essential for ensuring justice and understanding the full context of what occurred. The fact that the subpoena followed shortly after he gave a detailed response is a red flag on its own. Why lie when you know you're innocent? What are you holding back?
In closing, the legal proceedings against Balton bring to light the need for justice and closure for the families of the deceased MK members, shedding light on the long-lasting impacts of political violence in South Africa. The case offers an opportunity to examine the blurred lines between activism, armed struggle, and accountability, contributing to a deeper understanding of the challenges faced during the country's struggle for liberation. I genuinely hope none of this is politically motivated, because it could potentially lead us to a miscarriage of justice, further tarnishing the reputation of an alleged respected activist and leader of the foundation. That marks the end of today's video. Thank you so much for lending your eyes and ears. I hope that you found today's video informative. Please do not forget to click on that subscription button or light the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any new uploads. Nkosi.